2003, the architects and engineers at Ackerman-Esvold have been enhancing everyday life. From response times to commute times, we've helped create critical infrastructure, enhancing highway safety, flood protection, and public education. And we're no stranger to enhancing fun, family outings, and even game time. Ackerman-Esvold, working to enhance your everyday life.
Our initial reaction when we realized he had 2 broken bones was fear. Then once we realized and got a plan with Trinity and our doctor, a lot of comfort.
He told me that he can fix my arm, and he showed me a lot of stuff that he could do to help me.
Trinity Health Orthopedics is as good as you can find anywhere in the country. A lot of us take pride in that, and that's why we stay here and we keep doing what we do.
Trinity Health, making more possible.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by Make sure to like and follow PSP Network on all social media platforms. PSP Network, it's game day.
At Ryan Buick GMC, we treat every day like game day.
1.2-liter turbo engine, ultra-wide screen.
1.2-liter turbo engine, ultra-wide screen, on 2. Ready?
We know how to get you in the right vehicle.
Canyons, and hut, hut.
From the test drive to the handoff, we make every step easy. This season, start your drive at Ryan Buick GMC.
We often think of frontiers as pages in a history book, a time gone by. But even in this modern world, there are new frontiers to conquer. Whether you're tending the land to grow a better tomorrow or growing a business for new opportunities, the work you do powers the world. Exploring the frontier means stepping forward, shaping the future for yourself and for those around you. First International Bank and Trust, helping you live first, one step at a time.
That sinking feeling you get when this happens? That's oil change anxiety. The anxiety of being without a car with a billion things to do. The fear of being overcharged. The stress of not knowing where to go or who to trust. But you never get those feelings at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where you can watch us work right from your car, and we finish up in about 15 minutes.
We changed your oil and did our 18-point safety check.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Service you can see, experts you can trust.
Today's boys basketball game here on PSP Network is being brought to you by Verendrye Electric Cooperative, your local electric cooperative that provides you with energy-saving Marathon water heaters and other electric heating products. Check in with Verendrye Electric about boilers, baseboard heaters, shop heaters, and more. Verendrye Electric Cooperative. Welcome to South Prairie High School here tonight. First of two nights that we bring you action here from South Prairie on PSP Network. Tonight it's boys basketball. Tomorrow night it'll be girls basketball, and both nights, same teams involved. South Prairie-Max Royals playing host to the Turtle Mountain Braves. Glad to have you along here on your Monday evening. I'm Jonas Nelson. Corey McIver joins me, and Chad Olson is on camera as we welcome you in with a Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. Valvoline Instant Oil Change, located in Minot and Bismarck, is super convenient. You stay in your car, you drive through, you get your oil changed in about 15 minutes or less, and then you're on your way. Valvoline Instant Oil Change is your locally owned oil change headquarters. For over 25 years, it's been owned and operated by the Lundeen family. And Valvoline Instant Oil Change is the place where local actually matters. Glad to have you tuned in tonight as we bring you this Division A Region 3 contest here on PSP Network. As you see on your screen there, the Turtle Mountain Braves come in with a record of 9-4 on the year, while the South Prairie-Max Royals come in with a mark of 7-9 on the season. For Turtle Mountain, the losses on the season for them have been at Beulah in the second game of the year. The Miners are receiving votes in the poll and kind of been in and out of the top 5 in Division A. They went on a winning streak all the way up until January 17th when they lost at Shiloh Christian, another team that's been in the polls. Most recently, it was in the shootout at Devil's Lake, a loss to Central Cass, and then an overtime loss to Rugby, where Turtle Mountain has put up W's other than that on the season. For South Prairie-Max, they come in with a loss to Ray, one of the top teams in Division B this year. That was in the opening round of the Our Redeemers tournament way back in December. Wilton Wing, Our Redeemers, Bishop Ryan, Watford City, Delax Burlington, MLS, Newtown, Dunseith have been the losses on the year for South Prairie-Max. And when you look at the region here, Royals come in with a 2-3 mark on the year, while the Braves are 2-2 on the season right now. Now, mind you, here in Division A, Region 3, there's the option of you can play a team twice in a year. Once a home game, once a visitor game, usually an away game, or you can just play a team once and it counts as a 2-point game. So that's what tonight's game actually is for South Prairie-Max and Turtle Mountain here. The winner of this one on the region record will get 2 wins or 2 losses credited to them here in the region. And Corey knows all about that, of course, being the girls' coach here at South Prairie-Max.
Yeah, we got a few games on our schedule too that we play a home and away with Turtle Mountain when they come into town tomorrow night. We've already went up there. We played DLB twice.
Yeah.
We played Nedros twice. There's pros and cons on both of it if you want to look at it as an AD perspective. Scheduling, it makes it really easy when you know 14 of your games are going to be are already set in stone, and you only have to pick up a handful of other ones. It's nice on the positive side if you know you have an off night and you don't play as well as you're kind of hoping you would. You know that you're going to be able to see them again. So that's a kind of a positive side. Obviously the negative, the flip side of that is you play them once, you have a bad night.
Right.
You have to wait until and maybe hopefully see them in the region tournament. So there's pros and cons of both. I know scheduling is always a big thing with talking with Brian Kramer, our athletic director. I know that's one thing that we're starting to see more and more of, that the need of games and eventually. Would we like to get to something like that? If you look at the A division, our region 3 is the only region that doesn't do that, at least on the girls' side. So just to have some continuity with it, I know that's something that has been brought up at our region meetings the last couple of years, and I'm sure it'll be brought up again when we sit down next week and have our meeting again too. So so looking at schedules, you get a chance to see somebody twice, and there's no mystery behind it. I know that's for sure. So we're pretty excited for the game tonight with the boys and tomorrow night with the girls too. There's not going to be a whole lot of secrets when the girls get together tomorrow night.
Well, this year for South Prairie-Max boys, it's kind of a mixture, like you said there. Nedros, they play twice in the year. Delax Burlington, they play twice in the year. But all the rest of the region games are 2-point games like tonight's are. Meanwhile, for Turtle Mountain, they decided to just go all 2-point games on the season. So they're playing everybody in the region once, and it counts for 2 points every night, win or loss for the Braves. So this one, a 2. So winner will get credited 2 wins. Loser will get credited 2 losses on tonight's one. Just getting started on our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. We'll take a look at starting lineups and rosters. We got our national anthem coming up and more as we continue here from South Prairie High School on a Monday night.
When disaster strikes, you need help fast. At ServPro, we're on the road within the hour, ready to restore what matters most. Our certified technicians arrive prepared, backed with decades of experience and advanced tools to handle any challenge. Inside, our team gets to work, quickly assessing the damage and getting straight to work. So you can breathe easy, knowing trained professionals are here when it matters most. Call ServPro in Minot, Bismarck, or Williston today.
So Carson, how do I become a great football player like you?
Well, practice and having a professional team to answer the call and handle anything you throw their way is also important.
Hey Carson, thanks for teaching crew about community banking at First Western. First Western, you can bank on us.
Craving something real? Fuel your day with goodness that tastes as amazing as it feels. At Blissful Bee Juicery, we serve fresh, cold-pressed juice and smoothies, nature's best in every sip. Nourish yourself with our vibrant acai bowls with fresh fruit and granola, power bowls, protein balls, hummus, parfaits, and carrot cake. Blissful Bee Juicery. Pure, simple, blissful. Now in 2 locations on North and South Broadway.
Welcome back to South Prairie High School. Glad to have you along here on PSP Network, our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where I take my vehicles because it's super convenient for one. Simply drive through, stay in your vehicle in about 15 minutes or less. Your oil is changed. You got a 18-point safety check that's done, and then you're on your way with your day. Valvoline Instant Oil Change, Monat and in Bismarck. It's where local actually matters. Let's take a look at the starting lineups for the two ball clubs here tonight. First for the visitors on the scoreboard, the Turtle Mountain Braves. And a look at our starting lineups is brought to you by the UPS Store, your packing and shipping headquarters, located in the Marketplace Foods Plaza on South Broadway in Monarch. For the Braves, they'll go this way. Chase Peltier, a 5'10 sophomore at a guard. Easton Peltier, a 5'10 junior at a guard. Balin Frederick is the 6'5 sophomore center. Asher Trottier is a 6'2 senior forward, and William Breland, the 6-foot senior guard. Other Braves on the roster: Robbie Parisian, Shire Dakota, Malachi Feather, Casanino, Taven Dakota, Leighton Keplin, Asher Trottier, Cruz LaFountain, and Wes Davis. Averaging about 70.5 points tonight are the Braves, while they give up 53.5 points per game. And when you rank all of the Division A teams right now, when it comes to offensive points, the Braves right now are fourth in Division A when it comes to offensive points at 70.5. They're seventh in the top 10 when it comes to defensive points allowed at 53.7. DJ McGillis is the head coach in his 12th season, assisted by GT Madej, Stacey Davis Jr., and Harley LaRock. Home team on the scoreboard, the South Prairie-Max Royals. Will go this way. David Eberle, a 6-foot sophomore. Jared Eckley is a 6'5 senior. Will Rao, 6'1 and a sophomore. Wyatt Ness, a 5'10 senior, and Ethan McCall, a 5'10 sophomore. Other Royals on the roster: James Lee St. Martin, Weston Sabi, Jaden Heesers, Ty Murphy, Luke Anderson, Cole Berg, Sutton Bailey, Rowan Trader, and Luke Mullen. Royals are averaging about 58.5 points tonight offensively and giving up 58.6 points per night. Jade Larson, third year head coach of this co-op, assisted by Connor Kaiser and Nick Thompson. Again, they come in 7-9 on the year. And that's a look at your starting lineups. Key players to watch for the Royals, the home team: Jared Eckley averaging about 13 points and 10 rebounds a night, while Eberle is about 12 points and 3 rebounds a night. And for the Braves, leading them in the scoring column on the season has been Balin Frederick at 14 points, 9 rebounds for the 6'5 sophomore. William Breland at about 13.5 points, 4 rebounds a night for the Turtle Mountain Braves. Again, a look at your starting lineups tonight, brought to you by the UPS Store, your packing and shipping headquarters, located at Marketplace Foods Plaza on South Broadway in Monat. A little backboard maintenance here being done here.
Yeah, I think Jeremy Feller, one of the officials, noticed that the foam pad was off on the one side of the backboard, and so we're just got one of the custodians here who's able to kind of find the bolt and stuff to go with it. So hopefully we can get that taken care of here, so there's not too much of a delay here before the game starts.
And Brian Creamer, being the good AD that he is, supervising all this, making sure it gets done. Good job, Brian.
Yeah.
We'll take a break while they do that. Hear from some of our sponsors, and then we're back with the national anthem coming up.
An injury can happen anywhere, at any time, to anyone. It's not really something you can schedule on your calendar. But when it happens to you and it's not your fault, there's one law firm to remember. That firm is Schweigert, Clemene, and McBride. We live here and take pride in helping our community. We know this area inside and out. We put in the work and fight for what's right so justice can prevail for you. That is what we're all about. We're on your side. We're Schweigert, Clemene, and McBride.
AE Construction Management and General Contracting builds more than structures. They build confidence. Your trusted partner in commercial construction across North Dakota, they handle everything from planning to final delivery. Whether it's steel, industrial, or retail, AECM builds with precision and safety. Their hands-on approach keeps your project on time and on budget. Build better with AECM. Call Tim at 701-818-0099 or visit aeconstructionmanagement.com.
Dear valued customer, I'm Jared Lundeen, owner of Trusted Tire and Auto. Around here, winters can be long and roads can be rough. That's why you deserve a reliable partner. We carry premium tires installed by our certified team of experts, and our total car care covers it all, from brakes, transmissions, diagnostics, and more. And trust, we know it's built through real local connections, even small things like a handwritten thank you. Choose us for trusted service that goes the extra mile. Sincerely, Jared.
Dakota Community Bank and Trust, your trusted partner for commercial and business loans. We not only provide lending you need to grow your business, but we also reinvest in our communities. We believe in strengthening our businesses and creating opportunities for success. Choose Dakota Community Bank and Trust for your commercial and business loans, and together let's keep our communities thriving.
Serving the community, looking out for you. At Dakota Community Bank and Trust, that's what we do.
At SunTracker, we know the most precious memories are those spent together. From sharing the joys of fishing, to watching the grandkids wipe out on a tube, spending the day just relaxing with your significant other, or laughing away the evening with your friends. These are the moments you'll remember forever, and they're all made possible by SunTracker.
Find the full lineup at Swenson RV and Marine in Monaghan, Bismarck, or online, swensonrv.com.
Welcome back to South Prairie, our Valvoline Oil Change pregame show here as repair work being done to the backboard. Gives us opportunity to take a look at the schedule that is packed for this week. Just this game tonight on PSP Network, but then tomorrow night, as you see on the bottom there of the listing, we're back here for a big Region 3 girls contest as Turtle Mountain is back in town with the girls up against Corey and his Royals. Could be the number 1 seed into the region tournament, potentially, between Turtle Mountain and South Prairie-Max tonight. Just one of many games tomorrow night, along with a full host of WDA action coming your way. Prime time, don't forget that, on Wednesday night. And then a lot of action later on in the week as well, including the District 6 girls basketball tournament, along with the beginning of the District 8 girls tournament as well. That'll be taking place here on PSP Network. All the tournament coverage, of course, is brought to you on PSP Plus. There's the list of all of the tournaments that we're going to be bringing you this postseason. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I think there's 14 tournaments and the girls state qualifier day that we're going to be bringing you here on PSP Network. So, yeah, a lot of stuff coming your way. Right now, you can get that Premier Pass, $74.99. That will get you access to all of that stuff that you see on your screen there, which, if you watched all of that, works out to 51 cents a game that you pay for that. So, really good deal that we have for you. You can get that right now at psp.network. All right, the backboard has been fixed. Time now for our national anthem as we honor America. Always proud to be able to bring you the national anthem, the Star Spangled Banner, as we honor America. We say a big thank you, of course, to all of those who are serving, their families, all our veterans and their families as well, for your sacrifice. Serving so that we can have the freedoms we have today. We thank you, and we pray God blesses America. That'll wrap up our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. We'll have opening tip-off coming up between the Royals and the Braves here on PSP Network.
Not everyone starts their day at the same time or in the same way. But no matter when or how, Ferendry Electric Cooperative is there to help power every moment of it in countless ways. Because whenever it starts, one thing is certain: we never stop. Ferendry Electric Cooperative is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, your source for power and information.
AE Construction Management and General Contracting builds more than structures. They build confidence. Your trusted partner in commercial construction across North Dakota, they handle everything from planning to final delivery. Whether it's steel, industrial, or retail, AECM builds with precision and safety. Their hands-on approach keeps your project on time and on budget. Build better with AECM. Call Tim at 701-818-0099 or visit aeconstructionmanagement.com.
Every football fan has their Sunday routine. Maybe it's setting your lineup, firing up the grill, or claiming your spot on the couch. But the center of every Sunday is the drive. The morning drive home before kickoff. The drive to your buddy's watch party. Wherever you're headed, we can take you there.
If you're in the Minot area and looking for a rental, start here. I just moved and had no idea where to begin, but then I found Creative Property Management. They've got the most listings in town: apartments, townhomes, even single-family homes. They made it easy, helped me find a place that felt like home, and their 24/7 maintenance means no stress. Whether you're new to the area or just ready for a change, book a tour with CPM today.
All right, welcome back. As we get underway, the first thing that we'll have is free throws shot by Easton Peltier because of a technical foul that was called on one of the South Prairie-Max players trying to slam dunk in the pregame warm-ups when the officials came out, which you cannot do. So the free throw shot, and 2-0 is our score, and now the opening tip, and we're away. Not every day you begin a ball game that way, but every once in a while. So the top to Breland, they'll bring it. Chase Peltier. Down to 12 on the shot clock. Mid-range shot won't go, and a rebound tipped out of bounds. They'll say last touched by Asher Trottier. So Royals working against a little three-quarters court press. Eberle will get it across. Goes to Ness. Eberle on the attack in the lane. His floater off the rim, and the rebound taken down by Balin Frederick. 2-0 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. BNC knows your life is busy. They'll make managing your money easy with locations in North Dakota and Arizona. Find them at bnc.bank. Kick out, and the three from the wing going to be short. Jared Eckley takes the rebound, and as he heads up court, whistle and a foul going to be called. Our first of the night will go against Asher Trottier of the Braves.
You take a look at both teams here, Jonas. On paper, they're pretty evenly matched. I think both teams are gonna want to get the tempo, an up-tempo style of play. But you see Belcourt is Turtle Mountain's kind of sitting in his zone here, kind of pressing the issue here. Look for South Prairie to kind of maybe extend that zone a little bit and hit some shots early on.
Kick to the corner, and the three ball's going to be short there by Ethan McCall. Rebound taken down by the Braves. Turnover will sail the ball through the hands. The intended receiver, Trottier. Last year, the Braves, of course, 6-18. They had that magical run in the region tournament, came in with 4 wins on the year, and would win the first and second games of the tournament, went to the championship, wound up losing to Des Lacs Burlington. As that three is going to be short, out of bounds, and last touch by the Braves. They would go on to finish second in a region, went to a state qualifier, losing to Kildare 46-63. And a lot of the momentum that they gained in that tournament and state qualifier is carried over this year, again into their 9-4 record that they have now on the season for the Braves. Wyatt Ness launches a three, and he gets it from the near wing.
That's one thing you're going to see South Prairie do a pretty good job of. They like to penetrate to the basket, but they also do a great job of finding those open shooters, and those shooters get to a spot and they get ready to, they get themselves set and they get a nice little shot off.
Turnover there for Turtle Mountain on the errant pass, so Royals will get it back with a chance to add on to their 1-point lead here on our BNC Bank scoreboard. Jared Eckley has it, high post. Working against Frederick, gets it up top now to McCall. Will Rao cut off there. Down to 15 on the shot clock. Eberly, the kick back. Jared Eckley, the jump hop to the block. 6 on the shot clock. And a traveling violation on Ethan McCall, and a turnover for Turtle Mountain.
Great job there. Turtle Mountain did a great job of not allowing South Prairie to kind of penetrate to the basket, forcing everything out behind the three-point line. So great job there by the Braves defense and forcing South Prairie to kind of maybe rush a shot a little bit because they had the shot clock winding down.
And off on the wing, Easton Peltier, so working around to Braylon near side, now inside to Frederick. And as Braylon went up, he lost it and got whacked on the hand. So free throws coming up for Balin Frederick from the Serve Pro free throw line. Will Rao guilty of the first foul of the night for the Royals. And the first one rolls around and in. Tied up at 3-piece on the BNC Bank scoreboard. And as Frederick adds another one, it's back to a Brave lead of 4-3. Almost a turnover. Eberly will go get it, brings it back across the half-court line. Kick to the corner to McCall. Eberly on the spin move, and off the heel of the iron. Right there, though, is Jared Eckley with the rebound and the putback.
Yeah, expect Eckley to kind of have a big night for the Royals, especially underneath the basket. He's going to have to be active around the boards, both offensively and defensively, if the Royals want to try to pull out a victory.
Mid-range pull-up is pure for Easton Peltier. That's the first field goal for the Turtle Mountain Braves, just about halfway through the period. There's David Eberly on the drive. His mid-range short. Frederick grabs the rebound for the Braves. 4 minutes gone here in period number 1. 6-5 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Braves with the ball in the lead. And the reverse layup short there for Asher Trottier. Senior couldn't connect. Chance for the Royals to regain the lead here as Eckley working against Frederick. Now the kick out to Eberly. Back to Eckley, fires up a three that's way too hard, an anti-eye over that's tipped out of bounds and last touched by Will Rao of South Prairie. Subs into the ball game. In for the Royals will come number 4, that's Shaden Heesers, a 5'9" senior. Also in is number 23 was Luke Anderson. He's a 5'10 senior. On the penetration, Chase Peltier cut off there to Berlin. Cross to Easton Peltier on the near side. His three just off the rim. Eckley collects. Heeser's on the drive. Back around to him in the corner here. Eberle cut off there. Mid-range shot, up and good. 18 feet away by Jaden Heesers. Averaging about 3 points tonight. 2 there. And 1 point lead for the Royals. Tough drive into the lane for Frederick. Allen drawing the foul, and it's whistled against Luke Anderson. First on him, second team foul on the Royals. So to the Servpro free throw line. Allen Frederick back there, the 6'5 sophomore. Made 2 just a moment ago. Sinks the first this time, tying us at 7 apiece on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Servpro available when you need fire and water restoration and cleanup. 24/7 emergency service, trained technicians, and advanced technology from Servpro. Frederick makes the second. He'll go to the bench. As it will be number 53, Wes Davis, the 6'2 senior for the Braves. He's coming off a 6-week injury, a fractured bone in his foot. Just on restricted minutes as Davis, as he gets the block underneath on the attempt by Luke Anderson. Coach McGillis told me Wes will probably get around 10 minutes in the game. Last year he was an all-region player for them, so they welcome him back for sure. Averaging about 10 points a night last year. Royals missed shot. Here come the guests. Braves with a chance to add to their lead. Davis will attempt a 3. It is off the iron over the backboard, out of bounds. William Vreeland, excuse me, on the attempt there.
Yeah, both teams right now are kind of struggling a little bit to find a shot that's fallen. Both teams, they're moving the ball around. They're getting good looks. Just not really, nothing's really fallen for either one of them yet. But you see the Braves now are kind of ramping up the full court defense here. Maybe see if they can force a few turnovers to kind of get their offense going a little bit.
2:10 to go here, first period. Heeser's with it up top. Tries to get it inside to Anderson. Working against Davis. Davis slaps it out of his hand and steals it away. Racing up the near side, it's Taven Dakota who checked in. He'll go hard to the bucket, missed it. Rebound is put back up and in by Cruz LaFountain. 3-point advantage on the BNC Bank scoreboard at 10-7. And David Eberle in backcourt fumbled the ball and kicked it away, but that's because he was fouled. And Cruz LaFountain, the senior, is going to pick up that foul. That'll be his first, team's second. Jaden Heesers working against Breland. Little bump and go action. Gets it to Anderson. Back around to McCall in the near corner. He's cut off on the baseline. Now spins into the lane. Throws it up and good. Ethan McCall.
That was good hard drive there by McCall, and was able to kind of keep his body under control and absorb some contact there and go up and with a nice little basket.
Baseline drive, and Heesers with the block. Braves get it back. Davis to Breland. Back to Davis, near side. 3-ball good for the big man. Wes Davis. 4-point advantage for the visitors on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Final seconds of this first period ticking away here. Ness leaves it up top to Eberle. Now to Heesers. Back to Eberle in the baseline. Tried to get it inside to Anderson. Tipped away and stolen. Dakota on the fast break finger roll, and it's good. Final seconds. 6-point advantage. Down to 8. Anderson to the corner. Tried to get it to Heesers. Tipped away out of bounds by Taven Dakota. Eckley back into the Royals lineup along with Will Rao. As Eberle and Anderson will come to the bench. 4.7 remaining in the period. The inbounds. McCall, baseline, fadeaway, no. Rebound Braves, and 1/4 of the books. Here at South Prairie High School, 6-point lead from the Braves after 1.
Since 2003, the architects and engineers at Ackerman Esvold have been enhancing everyday life. From response times to commute times, we've helped create critical infrastructure, enhancing highway safety, flood protection, and public education. And we're no stranger to enhancing fun, family outings, and even game time. Ackerman Esvold, working to enhance your everyday life.
Sometimes life gets messy, and accidents happen. Some days, even your best intentions turn into unexpected disasters. Other days, a little guesswork leads to a lot of cleanup. So when life gets messy, ServPro's ready. Call ServPro of Minot, Bismarck, or Williston today.
Tonight's game on PSP Network brought to you by Minot State University. The best way to predict your future is to create it. And Minot State has over 100 areas of study. Minot State University, be seen, be heard, be you. Also brought to you by our friends at Planet Pizza. The best pizza on the planet is Planet Pizza. Call and get delivery now at 701-852-1700. Ness with a 3 from the near corner that's off the rim, and the rebound run down on the far corner by the Braves. On the attack comes Chase Peltier. Now he'll back it out. Royals in that man-to-man defense still. Down to the block. Balin Frederick just muscles it up and in. The sophomore with his first field goal to go with 4th free throws made back in the first period. And lead at 8 points on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Rao cut off near wing. The drive by McCall, he's double teamed. And as he tried to jump and throw a pass out of that double team, the reach in foul be called. And that will go against Frederick. Balin picks up his first of the quarter, so Royals will inbound, but David Eberle comes back in first for Heesers. Inbounds to Jared Eckley. Terrell on the near wing. Reach in and a held ball as good quick hands there by Asher Trottier. Reached in and got the held ball. It'll go as a turnover as it goes to Turtle Mountain on the alternating possession.
That's a great job there by the Braves defense. They're allowing that penetration, but they do a great job of cutting them off, and then they have active hands there and they're reaching in, they're tying up the basketball. So the Royals are going to have to do a better job of when they penetrate to the basket, taking care of the basketball.
Missed 3 by Wes Davis. Here come the Royals back. Minute and a half going here in the second period. 8-point lead for Turtle Mountain. First quarter featured 2 ties, 6 lead changes, and 1 for Jared Eckley.
Nice job of Royals moving the ball around and then recognizing the mismatch that Jared has under the block there, and just a good strong move knowing that he's going to have contact, but be able to finish through the contact and get to the free throw line for a possible 3-point play.
Easton Peltier commits the foul. That's his first. Second of the quarter on Turtle Mountain. Free throw no good. So the lead stays at 6. On the attack, the spin move by William Breland, and a nice move inside for the senior. His first points of the night push the lead back to 8 on that BNC Bank scoreboard at 19-11. 6 minutes to play here, first half. McCall back to Ness. Down to Eberle, and too hard. The shot from David off glass. On the rebound, whistle and a Royals fall called. This one goes on Jared Eckley. His first of the night, first of the quarter. Thanks also goes out to our friends at Northern Plains Heating and Air. No other place to seal your heating and air game than Northern Plains Heating and Air. You can call them at 701-222-2155. Eckley in the lane, battling for the ball. It came loose, and Davis picks it up down near side. The three off the mark for Chase Peltier. Rebound. Unable to connect. Davis. Here comes Eberle to Eckley. Jarrett on the drive. Kicks to McCall in the corner. Three bounces off the rim, and the weak side rebound secured by Asher Trottier. And a whistle and a foul. Guilty is Will Rao. His second, and the second of the quarter. So Rao checks out of the ball game. In is Weston Sabi, 6'3" junior, wears number 3 at the top of there. Graves now drive. Trottier can't connect down the right side. Tipped and out of bounds, and last touch by Turtle Mountain is the balls. BSN creates exclusive personalized solutions for North Dakota high school and collegiate programs. They do things like custom equipment, uniforms, coaches apparel, fanwear, branding, and more. Contact your local BSN sales pro today. Wyatt on the drive, the nice pass underneath, left to Sabi and blocked. Blocked from behind by Balin Frederick, and then it went back off Sabi out of bounds. So good defensive play there by the big sophomore. 6'5" is Balin Frederick, and long arms. Tough to go against down on that post. He has the ball now, penetrating in the lane. Kicks back to the top. Breland cut off. Up top, Peltier, 3 ball. Yes, indeed. Chase Peltier rings the bell. And just like that, Turtle Mountain has doubled up South Prairie-Max here at 22-11 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. 4 minutes remaining, first half. Eberle to McCall. Eckley down to the bucket, and Jared Eckley gets a tough shot to fall.
That was a good hard move, drive there by Eckley, and just, again, absorbing that contact and going up strong. And you're going to see that a lot, I think, from both teams. Braves right now are doing a great job of spreading the floor, forcing the Royals to play defense, defend sideline to sideline, and they're just weaving the ball and looking for a penetration lane.
The penetration underneath, wide open for the layup as Asher Trottier, his first bucket. So it's now 24-13. Sabi cut off on the block, now stripped of the ball by Frederick, and a Royals turnover. Chase Peltier brings it back up, sets the offense. Now to Easton. Frederick driving, spinning, back to the bucket. Can't connect on the shot though. Rebound saved in the corner by Trottier. The 3 short for Peltier. And after a ping pong of the ball, it's finally touched by Trottier standing out of bounds. So Royals will get it back.
Yeah,
James Lee St. Martin, 6'3", sophomore, number 0 in for the Royals.
Yeah, sorry about that, Jonas. I was just going to say, the Royals are going to have to do a little better job here on the defensive end. When the shot goes up, they're not doing a very good job of boxing out, and the Braves are really attacking the basket when the shot goes up. So the Royals are going to have to clean that up here a little bit if they want to chip their way back in this thing.
Eckley's spinning shot is no good, and the rebound tipped and out of bounds. They'll say last touch by the Royals. Wes Davis back in for Turtle Mountain. Frederick will get a rest on the bench here. 2:18 to go in the half. Lead back to 11 points now for the Braves. A shot from the corner by Davis, too hard. St. Martin skies in for the rebound. Ahead to Eberle. David kicks to McCall in the corner, and the three up and good for Ethan McCall.
Yeah, good driving kick, and maybe that's the spark near that the Royals need the last 2 minutes here before halftime to kind of get themselves back in this thing.
8-point game. Breland will try and answer back, and he does with a three ball from the near side. William Breland, 5 in the quarter. So we check that three on the Ryan Family Dealership. Heading to break. Spot up and cans it.
At SunTracker, we know the most precious memories are those spent together. From sharing the joys of fishing to watching the grandkids wipe out on a tube, spending the day just relaxing with your significant other, or laughing away the evening with your friends. These are the moments you'll remember forever, and they're all made possible by SunTracker.
Find the full lineup at Swenson RV and Marine in Monaghan, Bismarck, or online, swensonrv.com.
Tonight's game brought to you in part by Verendry Electric Cooperative, your local electric cooperative. Verendry Electric. Eckley in the lane, gets it back to Eberle. Tried to feed it back to Jarrett, stolen away and up ahead. A fast break layup that is up and good for Easton Peltier. He's got a half dozen. Lead stands at the largest of the night right now, 13. St. Martin cross court to Heesers. Tried to get it into Anderson, and another tip and steal. Easton Peltier to Wes Davis, spotting up short on the three. Dakota with the rebound underneath, fouled, trying to put it back up. And with 61 seconds remaining here in the first half, Serpro free throw line is where Taven Dakota will go, 6-foot junior. Second foul on Jarrett Eckley, third of the quarter. Dakota good on the first. He'll get one more. Eberle and Anderson out for the Royals. McCall and Ness back in as one more for Dakota. And that one good as well. 15 the advantage. McCall to St. Martin. The kick out to Heesers. Long two, too hard. Jamesley gets the rebound. Tried to feed it back along the baseline, but tipped away by Turtle Mountain. 18 on the shot clock, 44.5 on the game clock. Jaden Heesers will inbound. The senior looking through the legs of Eckley on a Converse bounce pass. Tipped away out of bounds by the Braves, so Royals will keep it and will inbound in front of the Turtle Mountain coaches. Heesers will do so. Thanks to Farstead Oil for their sponsorship. You can talk to them and they'll get you set up with all your wholesale fuel, mobile lubricant, and DEF needs at Farstead Oil. Eckley, they'll say, was fouled. The reason the ball went flying out of his hands, and they're going to call the foul on Cruz LaFountain. 2 on him, third of the quarter. So again, Royals inbounding. Heesers to St. Martin. Back to Jaden. Up top, Ness. The three off the heel. A rebound underneath. Sabi battling for it. And a hell ball. As reaching in was Taven Dakota to tie him up. Possession will keep it with South Prairie-Max this time. 29 seconds now remaining on the game clock. Shot clock off. Sabi in the lane. Can't get the short one to go. St. Martin to McCall. Now Heesers on the drive. Bounce pass tipped out of bounds by Turtle Mountain. LaFountain got a piece of that one as Balin Frederick comes back in and Easton Peltier to the bench. A little more size to defend the interior for head coach DJ McGillis. McCall to Ness, the drive, tipped away. And as McCall comes dribbling around the point, a reach-in foul. Shire Dakota will pick up the foul. That's his first, fourth team foul.
Definitely gotten a little bit more physical here the last stretch of the second quarter. So you're seeing both teams kind of getting after it there a little bit, especially as you get drives to the basket. It's going to be there's not going to be a whole lot of wide open lanes for you.
Eberly, the give and go, can't connect on the layup. Rebound and a whistle and a foul as Dakota got the rebound and went to head up court. Reach-in foul will be called against Weston Sabi. That'll be his first, fourth team foul, 0.7 of a second. And that will take us to the halftime break. So 16 minutes in the book in this Region 3 contest. The visitors from Turtle Mountain leading by 15 at the break.
We started with small beginnings, and just like the visionary entrepreneurs we serve, we turned an idea into reality. PNC National Bank, where possibilities begin right here at home.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by make sure to like and follow PSP Network on all social media platforms. PSP Network, it's game day.
Sometimes life gets messy and accidents happen. So when life gets messy, ServPro's ready. Call ServPro of Minot, Bismarck, or Williston today.
The foundation of the financial planning approach at Legacy Financial Partners is a personal relationship. Our unique and collaborative approach to financial planning starts with your dreams, not just the numbers. We will work with you regularly to take action to update your plan as your needs evolve, recommending products and services that are right for your situation.
Breathe in.
I can't believe I wrecked my car.
There's some things in life we can't control, but what's important is how we respond. At Jerome's Collision Center, they provide the highest quality of service, assuring the job gets done stress-free and making it feel like a breath of fresh air. And to give you peace of mind, they handle the insurance.
Are you even a therapist?
Don't worry about it. Jerome's, they're the experts. Jerome's.
Welcome back to South Prairie. Glad to have you along here on a Monday night as we're at the half. 31-16 in favor of the visitors from Turtle Mountain. Our Jerome's Collision Center halftime report. Yep, it's a fact. Accidents happen, and the next time it does to your vehicle, take it to Jerome's Collision Center. They are great at providing quality service for you and your vehicle. Their mission simply to get you back in your car as soon as they can, without sacrificing the quality of repair. The trusted expert since 1975, Jerome's Collision Center on North Broadway, across from the airport. Individual scoring here in the first half for the Braves. Leading them is 6 points scored by Balin Frederick, also 6 for Easton Peltier, 5 for William Breland. 4 points for Taven Dakota off the bench, 3 for Wes Davis, 3 for Chase Peltier, 2 points scored by Asher Trottier, and 2 for Cruz LaFountain for their total of 31. Royals have 4 players in the scorebook, led by Jared Eckley with 6, Ethan McCall with 5 points in the books, 3 for Wyatt Ness, and Jaden Heesers with 2 for their total of 16. 15-9 our score at the end of the first period in favor of the Braves. They outscored the Royals 16-7 here in the second to lead 31-16 here at the halftime break. First quarter, we did have 2 ties, 6 lead changes before the Braves finally took control, and that was the last one when they took over at 8-7. And then have led by as many as our halftime score of 15 here in the first half. Look at the team stats. Corey McIver has been keeping tabs on that. What do you got there, sir?
Take a look at Turtle Mountain. The Braves shooting in the first half. They were 10 of 25 for 40%, 7 of 14 from 2-point, 3 of 11 from the 3-point line. 17 total rebounds, 12 defensive rebounds, 5 offensive. And only 4 turnovers, so a pretty clean game for the Braves in that first half. For the Royals shooting, they were 7 of 25 for 28%, 5 of 16 from 2-point, 2 of 9 from the 3-point line. Had some nice looks, just couldn't get them really to fall. 13 rebounds, 8 defensive, 5 offensive, but the thing that really stuck out for the Royals, at least in the first half, is they had 7 turnovers, and 5 of them came in that second quarter, where they were really kind of a little out of control on the offensive end. They drive, and they really didn't know what they were going to do with the ball when they got into the lane, and the Braves kind of collapsed down and just kind of forced some passes that were knocked away and kind of went the other way. So hopefully they were able to kind of make some adjustments there. Coach Larson was able to kind of change some things up there, make some adjustments, clean up those turnovers. You look at 7 is not that much of a big of a deal, but they only had 2 in the first quarter, so they doubled their turnover output for the half just in that second quarter. You could tell that's really when Turtle Mountain kind of took advantage of some miscues for the Royals getting down in the other end and just kind of running the floor a little bit. So here's hoping that for the Royals hope at least they clean those things up here on the offensive end in the second half, take care of the basketball, know that when they drive into the lane, the Braves are going to be coming after it a little bit, so they have to be strong with the basketball. If you're Turtle Mountain, hey, just keep moving the ball around, spread the floor, force the Royals to guard you sideline to sideline, find those penetration lanes, and then just drive and kick. They've done a great job in the first half. They were cutting back door on the weak side, finding guys open there for that. So, I anticipate Turtle Mountain to kind of do the same thing here in the second half.
6 fouls whistled against the Royals in the first half. 2 of those on Eckley, 2 on Rao, and 1 each on Sabi and Anderson. There was 6 fouls whistled on the Braves as well, with 2 of those on Cruz LaFountain. 1 each goes on Easton Peltier, Baden Frederick, Asher Trottier had 1. Shire Dakota also had 1 for the Braves. Again, thanks to Jerome's Collision Center, our halftime sponsor. They're located on North Broadway across from the airport in Minot. Next time you need their services, I would highly recommend Jerome's Collision Center. They've done a great job every time for me. I know they will for you as well. Braves have the ball as we begin period number 3. Around the horn, they'll work it. Underneath. Peltier drives, kicks out. Now it's Asher Trottier on the drive, rolls off the back of the iron. Big collision. Back the other way we go. 3 on 4. Numbers for the Braves defensively. The kick out to McCall. His shot too hard. Easton Peltier rebound up ahead to William Braylon running the floor. Too hard is the layup. Chase Peltier with the rebound and the putback. $17 the advantage for Turtle Mountain on our BNC Bank scoreboard. Ness moves it to the corner. 3 ball up off the iron, no good for Will Rao. And on the weak side, a rebound and a whistle and a foul. And this one goes against Asher Trottier of Turtle Mountain. Second on him, first of the quarter. So Wyatt Ness will inbound on the baseline, near side. The Kurt Rambis look-alike. That's what I think of when I see Wyatt Ness. In the lane, his teammate, David Everly, scores his first bucket of the night. Some of you remember Kurt Rambis from the LA Lakers. Some of you are old like me. Others of you have no idea what I'm talking about.
Well, you can rest assured, Jonas, I know exactly who you're talking about. So I guess I joined some of that old guard stuff. So
we both have gray in the beard, so I guess that says something, right? Royals back with it, looking to cut into a 15-point lead here. Everly, mid-range, short. Trottier picks it up. William Breland on the run out with the fast break layup that's up and good for the senior. He's got 7. Adding on to the lead are the Braves, back to 17. Jake Larson has seen enough. He wants a timeout, so we'll take a break as well.
That sinking feeling you get when this happens? That's oil change anxiety. The anxiety of being without a car with a billion things to do. The fear of being overcharged. The stress of not knowing where to go or who to trust. But you never get those feelings at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where you can watch us work right from your car, and we finish up in about 15 minutes.
We changed your oil and did our 18-point safety check.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Service you can see, experts you can trust.
Today's game here on PSP Network brought to you in part by the Aggie Foundation, one of our sponsors of the Player Performance of the Week. Find out about their charitable work at aggiefoundation.com. Thanks also to Bones Barbecue Sauce. Bottled and created right here in the state, and oh, so delicious. So good. You'll find it at Cashwise Marketplace and Family Fare. Little route to the near side and cut off there. Feeds down to Jared Eckley on the lane. Can't get it to go against Frederick. Second time that he does, though. Eckley will get an and one as we check the Ryan Family Dealership instant replay here. Missing the first time, but Jarrett keeps after it and with the left hand gets it up and in. Ryan Family Dealership, 5 locations to serve you, Minot and Williston. Or you can shop the inventory online at driveryan.com. 3-point play cuts the lead to 14. Peltier up top, chase to Easton. Now to Trottier in the corner. Inside to Frederick. Balin got a shove from behind. Guilty is Jared Eckley, and that's 3 on him. First of the quarter against South Prairie-Max. James Lee St. Martin's going to come in for the Royals. Eckley will come out with those 3 personal fouls. Spend a little time on the bench. Chase Peltier will inbound for the Braves. Gets it out to Easton. Into the free throw line, the 15-footer bouncing twice off the rim, and then Balin Frederick went for it, but couldn't secure it, pushed it out of bounds. Back to the Royals it'll go. Val Cyclery bringing you broadcast tonight, downtown Minot since 1960. Bikes, e-bikes, they have a sharpening service too, by the way. Knives, scissors, chainsaw blades, and more. Also fitness equipment they sell. Thanks to Val Cyclery for their sponsorship. 3 from the wing, no good for McCall. Anderson battles and gets the offensive rebound. Back to McCall in the corner. He'll try a 3 again. That one's short. St. Martin with it. Now Will Rao on the drive. He had it blocked. Tried to scoop. Braves push it ahead to Peltier. 3-ball good for Chase. His second made 3. Back up to 17, the advantage for the visitors. McCall cut off free throw to Luke Anderson. Rao down low, blocked by Frederick. Eberle gets it, rolls it off the rim. Battle for the loose ball, rolling on the floor. St. Martin spins, takes it, and scores. James Lee St. Martin with a nice little move. Tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with the Braves. Subs come in. Heeser's back in for the Royals. A foul going to be called here as well. And that will go against the Royals. And Luke Anderson picks up his second of the quarter. Now James Lee St. Martin of the Royals picks up his first. That'll be the 3rd of the quarter. So William Breland again inbounding, gets it into Frederick. Mid-range shot for Breland, off the iron and goes out of bounds. You know what I had for Super Bowl? I had some taquitos last night, and I combined some of the Bones barbecue sauce with sour cream mixed together for the dip. Ooh, that was good. Really, really good. Heeser stripped of the ball in the lane. Back comes Turtle Mountain looking to add to their lead. And they do. Balin Frederick with the mid-range jumper. He's got 8. Largest lead of the night, equaled here at 17. Jaden Heesers feeding in the lane to Anderson, trying to find room to work. Can't find room. Rebound, Braves. Back the other way, Breland trying to feed to that left block to Frederick, tipped away by the Royals. 3:17 remaining here, period number 3. First International Bank and Trust, your full-service, family-owned, independent community bank, built on the trust between the patrons and their employees. Luke Anderson drives in the spin move, and Luke in the book with 2 points. 3 minutes to play here in the third, and a 15-point Braves lead. Royals going to get back in it. They need a few stops here, things they've not been able to do, but there's one right there on an errant pass and a turnover. And Coach McGillis going to take a timeout, talk it over with his Braves.
At Shots Crossroads, we make 8 gallons of homemade ranch dressing every day, so you can smother your dinner salad with it, dip those crispy golden French fries in it, and dunk your breaded chicken strips. You can even cover your... Wait, no. You can't put ranch on steak. Or can you? Shots Crossroads. Don't forget the ranch.
Welcome back to South Prairie-Max. Glad to have you along. Jaden Heesers will inbound against that full court pressure. Gets it in to David Eberle. Cruz LaFountain into the game, hounding him as he comes across the half-court line. Gets it to St. Martin. Now Anderson driving, kicking to Rao. Wills three, no, can't find the bottom of the net. Braylon with the rebound. William will bring it back up court for Turtle Mountain. Davis down low. Dakota missed the first, but he got the second. Taven Dakota sticking with it, as you'll see on the Ryan Family Dealership instant replay here. And gets it to go on the second chance. Foul whistled against David Eberle. His first of the night. It's the fourth of the quarter. So Taven to the Serve Pro free throw line for and one free throw. Rims out. And a whistle and a Turtle Mountain fall. Wes Davis picks up his first of the night, second of the quarter, or excuse me, third of the quarter. So Will Rao will bring it up for the Royals. Now against zone defense that the Braves have switched back to as they tried to feed it inside to James Lee St. Martin. And another Braves foul. And again, it is Wes Davis picking up his second as quick as he got his first. Fourth team foul. So Heesers to inbound. And now you have an offensive foul on the Royals, and that is whistled against Luke Anderson. His third, fifth of the quarter, and a Royals turnover as well, which will give the ball back to Turtle Mountain. 2 minutes to go here, third period. Lead of 17 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Turtle Mountain trying to add on, near side, three ball, good. It is Shire Dakota draining the three. Lead up to 20 on the BNC Bank scoreboard with a minute 40 to go here, third period. Inside to St. Martin, to Heesers, down the near side. Can't connect on the shot. Pushing it ahead, Easton Peltier, no, it rolls off the rim, and James Lee St. Martin came flying in to gather the rebound. Anderson went to hand it off. St. Martin gets it back. The drive by Rao, and Will is tripped up and a foul called with 1:11 remaining in the period. Whistle this one on Shire Dakota, and that'll be 2 on him. 5th team foul, and to the Serve Pro free throw line goes Will Rao, the 6'1 sophomore. Averages just shy of 9 points tonight, looking for his first point tonight. And he will find it at the Serve Pro free throw line. Ness, Eckley, McCall, and Sabi in for the Royals. As Rao connects on both of his free throws. Taven Dakota. Chase Peltier into the game and counted in 1 for Shire Dakota. Ryan Family Dealership instant replay, and the hard cut to the right side and the quick pass. Gets it out of his hand quickly, and the foul whistle against Wyatt Ness will be his first. Offensive rebound. Still battling again is Taven Dakota. Tried to push it to a teammate in the corner, but it's out of bounds. A for effort, though, for Taven Dakota, trying to get that ball back. It'll go to the Royals. 50 seconds to go here in the third. Period that the Braves have expanded their lead from 15 to 20. Asher Trottier with the steal, had it poked away from behind by Weston Sabi out of bounds. So Chase Peltier will inbound for the Braves. His teammates line up along the baseline, now go in motion. Gets it into Taven Dakota. Now to Shire Dakota. Trottier up to Easton Peltier. The drive by Taven Dakota, and scoring the bucket is the junior. 4 in the quarter, 8 on the game for him. Ahead they go to Ness. He'll skip it across near side to Will Rao. To Eckley. 3, 2. In the corner, McCall at the horn, short. 3 quarters in the books. And in this Region 3 contest, it's Turtle Mountain leading by 22.
At Planning Team Financial Advisors, we help individuals create their personalized strategies. We specialize in financial planning, retirement planning, insurance, and 401k distribution options. Don't leave your future to chance. Call Planning Team Financial Advisors today for a free retirement review. Planning Team Financial Advisors, your plan, your future, your team.
City Home Leisure is excited to introduce the fabulous edition of the Master Spas line, including the phenomenal Michael Phelps Swim Spas. Enjoy the relaxing health benefits and enjoy 0% financing up to 72 months or up to $5,000 off on all spas. You'll also find $2,000 off the MSRP on all pools, swim spas, and saunas. Come see for yourself the outstanding lineup of Master Spas, including the Michael Phelps Swim Spas, exclusively at Magic City Home Leisure.
Welcome back to South Prairie. We head to the 4th, and the Royals will have it, trailing by 22 at 49-27 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. McCall near side, trying to feed Rao, and shot clock did not start. Game clock did, and 9 seconds ran off, but the shot clock did not start, so they're going to have to readjust that. An opportunity for us to say thanks to Minot State University for their sponsorship. Minot State University, be seen, be heard, be you. UPS Store, your packing and shipping headquarters. They're on the Marketplace Foods Plaza on South Broadway in Minot. And Planet Pizza. largest playground in the area, including their laser tag. They've been around for over 25 years and have the best pizza on the planet at Planet Pizza. Had their bacon cheeseburger a couple weeks ago. So good. And the biggest slices of pickles on that, they were delish. Shot clock running down to 10 inside St. Martin. The give and go with Eckley, and he's fouled. He'll head to the Servpro free throw line. Frederick, I believe, is going to pick up that foul. Yep, Balin picks it up, and that'll be his second, first of the quarter. So the Servpro free throw line, Jared Eckley, 9 points. Now into double digits with 10. Wes Davis returning for the Braves. You know that Uber Eats commercial they have that football's not about food?
Yeah, yep.
Well, PSP Network's not about food either. But we talk about it because we advertise a lot of it, thanks to our sponsors.
Yeah, if anybody's kind of caught the last 2 episodes of PSP Primetime, they've seen Bryce Gubnick's top 5, Bones barbecue sauce and pizza toppings for Planet Pizza. So I'm kind of excited to see what his top 10 list is going to be on Wednesday.
Maybe it's going to. One time he has to do items you can put the Shots Crossroads ranch dressing on.
That very well could be.
That could be one of them.
I think we might have to put a bug in his ear for that one.
There you go. Here's the drive, and right to the hole goes Chase Peltier, the sophomore, blowing by the defense. He's got 10. 51-29, the Braves lead. David Eberle, a little pull-up in the lane. Nice feed from Eckley. Long pass ahead to Asher Trottier, a little too hard for him, through his hands and out of bounds, and a Braves turnover.
Yeah, you really kind of saw in that third quarter, especially, that Turtle Mountain was able to kind of start pulling away here, making making positive outcomes on some miscues by the Royals, and just kind of really got South Prairie-Max kind of going a little too fast than what they're probably used to playing. So hats off to Turtle Mountain for kind of ramping up the pressure in that aspect.
Ethan McCall couldn't get the layup to go, but Eckley collects the offensive rebound and puts it back in.
Again, you're seeing Turtle Mountain here kind of coming out, just kind of spread the floor, and they're just kind of passing and moving and just constantly forcing the Royals to kind of play defense even away from the basketball.
Braves outscored the Royals in that third period 18-9. 6 minutes to go. Shot clock down to 9. Pass down to the baseline, and James Lee St. Martin got a hand on it for the Royals. Couldn't save it inbounds. Asher Trottier will inbound at the end of his own bench, the senior, with 6 on the shot clock. Into Easton Peltier. Sets up and fires a 3 off the rim, and the rebound finally secured by David Eberle for the Royals. They'll work it ahead to McCall. On the drive, the kick back. Now Eberle right to the rack, and the finger roll up and good for David. Timeout on the floor with 5:34 to go. 16 the advantage for the visitors.
We started with small beginnings. And just like the visionary entrepreneurs we serve, we turned an idea into reality. Today, we give you the power to grow your ideas by building meaningful relationships in the communities we serve. Because it's the same place we started. BNC National Bank, where possibilities begin right here at home.
The Jersey Mike's catering box is the easiest way to feed your friends. The hard part is picking your sub. That's why we're having a draft. With the first pick, Sarah from Carolina selects number 13, the original Italian.
You know, I trusted my gut, and that's exactly where the sub's gonna go, so.
Hold on, we've got a trade. Jake traded his second pick with me, because I'm starved. Freshly sliced subs to go, wherever you and your friends go. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
Royals come out, a little man-to-man pressure here. No problem for Chase Peltier as he brings it up against Will Rao. Peltier launching a 3, and he gets it. 5 in the quarter, 13 now for Chase Peltier, who didn't score in the first. It's his third made 3 of the night. St. Martin up to the top. Now McCall down the lane. Nice pass to the block and the finish for David Eberle. Collision as Eckley and Asher Trottier go tumbling to the floor. Eckley will pick up the foul for Jarrett. That's his 4th. First of the quarter. So William Breland will inbound into Easton Peltier. Breland, nice backdoor cut by Chase Peltier and scores the layup.
And that's one thing you can do when you have a lead like that, and as successful as Turtle Mountain's had on the half-court set, by spreading the floor like that, you anticipate those penetration, and Ethan kind of came over to help on that, and his guy simply went backdoor, and a great find there for an easy layup for the Braves.
Eckley didn't convert, but David Eberle did on the second opportunity. He's got 8 in the quarter, 10 on the night, but his team still trails 39-56. 4 minutes remaining on our BNC Bank scoreboard. Easton Peltier looks inside, now feeds it down to Wes Davis. The kickback up top. Step to the side, and Chase Peltier can't get it to go. Rebound tipped out of bounds by Asher Trottier. Luke Anderson back in for South Prairie-Max. Will Rao will get a rest. We'll thank Verendry Electric Cooperative for their sponsorship. Also thanks to BSN, Northern Plains Heating and Air, and Farstead Oil for all your wholesale fuel, mobile lubricant, and DEF needs. Eberle, now 10 in the 4th quarter for David. Lead still remains at 15. And the bucket with the left-handed layup is Easton Peltier. Eckley looking for room to work, and Jarrett will get that one to fall. Three minutes remaining in the game. 58-43. Wes Davis off the mark on the 3. Eberle on the run out again, all the way. Counted and one, coast to coast. Serpro free throw line for David Eberle. As the foul is whistled against William Breland, his second team foul. The and one free throw is good. Just like that, lead is down to a dozen. 2:45 remaining and a timeout on the court.
When disaster strikes, you need help fast. At ServPro, we're on the road within the hour, ready to restore what matters most. Our certified technicians arrive prepared, backed with decades of experience and advanced tools to handle any challenge. Inside, our team gets to work, quickly assessing the damage and getting straight to work. So you can breathe easy, knowing trained professionals are here when it matters most. Call ServPro in Minot, Bismarck, or Williston today.
Our history sets us on our path. From the moment we're born, we begin our walk through life. We learn so we can discover. We find our passion and develop our skills. We build relationships. We start thinking about what we're going to leave behind to those we love. Let our legacy help shape yours. First International Bank and Trust. No matter your place in life, we can help you live first.
Braves back with the ball. Easton Peltier can connect, and the Royals can cut into the lead a little further. 19-9. They have outscored the Braves here in the fourth period. McCall into the lane to Eckley. Jarrett on the drive. In and out. And tipped out of bounds by Balin Frederick, they'll say. Of the 19 points in the quarter, 13 of those 19 have been scored by David Eberle. Ethan McCall will inbound. Eberle gets it to Jamesley St. Martin. Pass into the lane, try to get it to McCall, but it's off of him. And a turnover for South Prairie-Max. Bones Barbecue Sauce, Val Cyclery, and the Aggie Foundation also helping to bring you our broadcast. We say a big thank you to them, along with First International Bank and Trust. Taven Dakota works it over to Chase Peltier. Braves working some clock here, down to 13 on the shot clock, and then the drive, the kick, and Balin Frederick with the bucket. Double figures for him at 10. One of 9 Braves that have scored tonight. Jarrett Eckley finds his way to the bucket again. It's been the Eckley and Eberle show here in the fourth for the Royals. They've scored all the points in the period. 13 for Eberle. Eckley now with 8. Lead still at a dozen as we approach a minute remaining. And Easton Peltier will add out another 2 on the free throw line jumper. Eberle on the drive, tries the reverse, blocked out of bounds by Taven Dakota. Ness, Rao, and Heeser's back in for the Royals. Eberle and Eckley will stay, and the rest will find a seat on the bench. Jaden Heesers will inbound. Planning Team Financial Advisor, Shots Crossroads post-game report coming up. Stick around for that, including the naming of our Sport Clip MVP of the game and our move of the game, brought to you by Magic City Home Leisure. Timeout on the court.
Dear valued customer, I'm Jared Lundeen, owner of Trusted Tire and Auto. Around here, winters can be long and roads can be rough. That's why you deserve a reliable partner. We carry premium tires installed by our certified team of experts, and our total car care covers it all, from brakes, transmissions, diagnostics, and more. And trust, we know it's built through real local connections, even small things like a handwritten thank you. Choose us for trusted service that goes the extra mile. Sincerely, Jared.
Jaden Heesers will inbound for South Prairie-Max. 52 seconds remaining on the clock. 14-point lead here for the visitors from Turtle Mountain. To Wyatt Ness on the corner. To Eckley. Drives down the right side and scores again, does the 6'5 senior. 10 in the period for him. Easton Peltier brings it back up court. Feeds it to Dakota. Taven to the bucket. Left it off the front of the rim, though, and Eckley clears. Up ahead to Rao. Will can't get it to go. Eckley rebounds. Back to Rao near corner. The 3 is short. Eberle in the lane. And as he went up, he was fouled. And free throws coming. Just 21.2 left on the clock. Serpro free throw line for David Eberle. Again, had 2 points, and the third period is only points of the game, but has come alive here in the fourth. $14 and now 15 in the quarter for Eberle. 10-point game, but only 17 seconds remaining. Clock running. Easton Peltier on the dribble, leaves it to Frederick. The cross-court skip. And the Royals will not foul. Clock will run out. Final score in tonight's game will have the Turtle Mountain Braves win by a final of 62 to 52. Our planning team financial advisor, Shots Crossroads postgame, comes up next.
I can't believe I wrecked my car.
There are some things in life we can't control, but what's important is how we respond. At Jerome's Collision Center, they provide the highest quality of service, assuring the job gets done stress-free and making it feel like a breath of fresh air. And to give you peace of mind, they handle the insurance.
Are you even a therapist?
Don't worry about it. Jerome's, they're the experts. Jerome's.
The Jersey Mike's catering box is the easiest way to feed your friends. The hard part is picking your sub. That's why we're having a draft. With the first pick, Sarah from Carolina selects number 13, the original Italian.
You know, I trusted my gut, and that's exactly where the sub's gonna go, so.
Hold on, we've got a trade. Jake traded his second pick with me, because I'm starved. Freshly sliced subs to go, wherever you and your friends go. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
We started with small beginnings. And just like the visionary entrepreneurs we serve, we turned an idea into reality. Today, we give you the power to grow your ideas by building meaningful relationships in the communities we serve. Because it's the same place we started. BNC National Bank, where possibilities begin right here at home.
Magic City Home Leisure is excited to introduce the fabulous edition of the Master Spas line, including the phenomenal Michael Phelps Swim Spas. Enjoy the relaxing health benefits and enjoy 0% financing up to 72 months or up to $5,000 off on all spas. You'll also find $2,000 off the MSRP on all pools, swim spas, and saunas. Come see for yourself the outstanding lineup of Master Spas, including the Michael Phelps Swim Spas, exclusively at Magic City Home Leisure.
Welcome back to South Prairie High School. Glad to have you along. Our planning team financial advisor, Shots Crossroads postgame report. Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farmer business succession, planning team financial advisor is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. Learn more online, planningteam.com. Shots Crossroads, your postgame headquarters located on the bypass in Minot. Team buses are always welcome, no matter the size. Stop in and order from their delicious menu or get filled up by ordering online at shotscrossroads.com. First order of business here in the post game, our Sport Clip MVP of the game, which is brought to you by Sport Clip, home of the MVP experience. You can check in with a hairstylist at sportclips.com. And our MVP of the game is Chase Peltier. Congratulations to you on a big win. I had you down 15 points tonight. Didn't score in the first quarter. He had 3 in the second. What was it, though, about periods 3 and 4 for you offensively that just kind of brought you to life there?
I mean, my shots just weren't falling, and I wasn't taking enough shots, but my coach said at half, you got to keep shooting, and that's what I did. I came out more confident, and I just hit them.
It's fun to watch you guys because, like, for example, today, 9 players score. I mean, and anyone can go off and score. What's it like to be able to play on a team like that where you have to, you say, you know what, it's not all on me, it's anyone could take off on a night?
Yeah, it's amazing that we have a lot of people that could come off the bench and just put up numbers like that. So we're really deep, and that's our biggest, our strength of our team.
Right.
I feel like.
Wes Davis, of course, out with that injury for 6 weeks, just kind of making his way back. What does he add into your team?
He's just a great shooter, a great teammate, a great person, and he comes off the bench with a spark, hits the 3, and that's just amazing.
Chase, final thing I have for you. Last year, you guys kind of had that magical run right through the tournament there, and went to the state qualifier and you wound up losing that. But what kind of momentum did that bring to this year's team, who's now 10-4 on the year?
Yeah, I mean, that just shows how resilient we were. We came in the 7th seed and we made it to the championship. And I got injured early in the season, so I wasn't really a part of that, but it was a great experience overall.
Well, you guys playing really well right now, and congratulations on a big win and a great game for you.
Thank you very much.
All right, Chase Peltier, your Sport Clip MVP of the game. We're back to finish up our post game coming up in just a moment.
Is excited to introduce the fabulous edition of the Master Spas line, including the phenomenal Michael Phelps Swim Spas. Enjoy the relaxing health benefits and enjoy 0% financing up to 72 months or up to $5,000 off on all spas. You'll also find $2,000 off the MSRP on all pools, swim spas, and saunas. Come see for yourself the outstanding lineup of Master Spas, including the Michael Phelps Swim Spas, exclusively at Magic City Home Leisure.
Our initial reaction when we realized he had 2 broken bones was fear. Then once we realized and got a plan with Trinity and our doctor, a lot of comfort.
He told me that he can fix my arm, and he showed me a lot of stuff that he could do to help me.
Trinity Health Orthopedics is as good as you can find anywhere in the country. A lot of us take pride in that, and that's why we stay here and we keep doing what we do.
Trinity Health, making more possible.
The biggest thing I've gotten out of it is kind of the accountability. It's on the schedule every week.
We try to make your first experience the best experience. It's not only for your body, but it's for your mental health as well.
They really care about their clientele. What is too high a price for physical independence and for good health?
If you've been thinking about doing personal training or joining a gym for that matter, just go and do it and get started.
Whether you're 20, 30, 40, 70, whether you're trying to build muscle, lose weight, doesn't matter.
Why have so many people made Dakota Square Arco their favorite convenience store? It could be the quality of the Arco fuel, the great selection of snacks, drinks, and convenience items, the amazing touchless car wash, including their monthly car wash club, the clean restrooms, or the free air. Most of all, it's the warm, friendly customer service. See for yourself at Dakota Square Arco, 1520 24th Avenue Southwest in Minot.
Why do I bank at First Western? Easy. They take care of their customers.
That's right, Carson. You may be number 11 on the field, but at First Western, you and our customers are never just a number.
First Western provides the best in customer service.
When our customers call with a question, we answer their call personally.
Now that's pro-level service.
Thanks, Carson. Professional, friendly, full-service banking is what you can count on at First Western.
First Western, you can bank on us.
At SunTracker, we know the most precious memories are those spent together. From sharing the joys of fishing, to watching the grandkids wipe out on a tube, spending the day just relaxing with your significant other, or laughing away the evening with your friends. These are the moments you'll remember forever, and they're all made possible by SunTracker.
Find the full lineup at Swenson RV and Marine in Minot and Bismarck or online, swensonrv.com.
Welcome back to our planning team financial advisor, Shots Crossroads post-game report. Turtle Mountain with the victory, 62-52 tonight here on PSP Network. Individual scoring, as I mentioned in the interview with Chase there, they had 9 players in the scorebook tonight for them. Chase led the way with 15 points. Again, he had one made 3 of the second period. Came back, scored 5 points in the third with a made 3 and a 2. And then 7 points here in the final period, including a made 3. Also in double figures for them was Easton Peltier. The junior scores 10 points. 10 also for Balin Frederick. It was Taven Dakota, 8 off the bench. William Breland had 7 points. 5 scored by Shire Dakota. 3 points contributed by Wes Davis. 2 points tonight for Cruz LaFountain. And 2 points as well for Asher Trottier for their total of 62. Meanwhile, for the Royals, led in scoring by Jarrett Eckley. He had 19 on the ball game. and 17 scored by David Eberle. Those are the only two guys for the Royals to score in the fourth period. Eckley had 10-15 for David Eberle in that final period as they lead the way for the Royals today. Elsewhere, it was 5 points for Ethan McCall. Wyatt Ness has 3. 2 points apiece go to Will Rao, as well as Shaden Heesers and Luke Anderson for their total of 52. It was close in the first quarter. We had 2 ties, 6 lead changes. But once the Braves took their final lead change at 8-7, they would go on to lead by as many as 29 in the game. Quarter scorers were 15-9 at the end of the first, 16-7. The Braves win period number 2 and led at halftime 31-16. Third period 18-9 in favor of Turtle Mountain as they continued to expand their lead 49-27. Here in the final period, the Royals do outscore the Braves 25-13, but would be enough. Still a 10-point win for Turtle Mountain at 62-52. Braves improved to 10-4 on the year. 2-point game, so they pick up 2 wins in region play, which would make the record now 4-2, while for the Royals, they fall to 7-10 on the year overall, and with 2 region losses credited, 2-5 now in Region 3 play. Some team stats, and Corey McIver kept close eye on all of that and has the details.
I'll take a look at Turtle Mountain shooting for the game. They were 28 of 53 overall, 53%, 22 of 36 from the 2-point for 61%, and 6 of 17 from the 3-point line, 35%. 28 rebounds, 18 defensive, 10 offensive, and only 7 turnovers for the game. So a very efficient game for the Turtle Mountain Braves. For South Prairie-Max Royals, they were 20 of 59, shooting overall 34%, 18 of 44, 41%, 2 of 15 from the 3-point line for 13%, 33 rebounds, 17 defensive, 16 offensive, 8 turnovers. So they did a much better job. In the second half of limiting the turnovers, and so that was something that I said at halftime that I'd like to see them kind of clean up a little bit, and they did, and for their credit. But unfortunately, they just kind of dug themselves a little too much of a hole there, especially in that third quarter. Turtle Mountain came out really well offensively and kind of really extended that lead, and then you could see that in the fourth quarter they really had the luxury of kind of doing what they wanted to offensively. But hang your hat on with the Royals with David with Eberle and Jared Eckley kind of trying to carry their team here in the fourth quarter and made it a game and just kind of ran out of time a little bit. And so I think looking back, I think I'm sure talking to them tomorrow morning in class and see them at school, I'm sure they will probably echo the same thing where, given the opportunity to play them again, I think they feel pretty confident that they are going to be able to do that. And I think you can say that for a few of the opponents that they've had. I think this region tournament, especially on the boys' side, is pretty wide open. I think, even 1 through 8, I think it's going to be a good opening round, and whichever team is playing hot at the time and playing well is going to have the momentum going into that tournament. So I see our boys having that capability of doing that, and they've got another big one here on Thursday when they with Botno coming to town. So another good region matchup, and standing wise, it's going to be a pretty competitive game. So I look for them to kind of bounce back here and play a much better game on Thursday.
Both teams on the ball game commit 13 fouls. Nobody fouling out for either team, and something I like, both of them with excellent free throw shooting. Both were 8 of 9 from the Serpro free throw line tonight, so really great free throw shooting. For Turtle Mountain, they'll continue region play. Their next games include at Des Lacs Burlington. That's coming up on February 12th. Again, all of theirs are 2-point games. And then February 17th, Botno. 20th is Nedrose. The next 3 games on the schedule for Turtle Mountain. South Prairie-Max will have Botno coming up on February 12th. That'll be a 2-point game. February 17th at Des Lacs Burlington. That's a 1-point game because they're playing them twice in the year. And then February 20th at Stanley against the Blue Jays, a 2-point game. The next 3 games on the schedule for the South Prairie-Max Royals. Speaking of next on the schedule, here's our schedule on PSP Network. I'll be back here with Chad on camera tomorrow night once again as Corey's women will be out on the court. The #1 ranked team in Division A girls basketball will be hosting Turtle Mountain. And what should be a really good contest here. We invite you to tune in for that or any of the other WD action we have tomorrow night. Prime time on Wednesday night, of course, and then more hoops coming up to end the week, including district tournament play for Division B girls basketball. And District 6 tournament is what we'll have here in the Minot area. That's at the Minot Auditorium, with Glenburn Panthers again getting the #1 seed into the tournament. Congratulations to the Panthers. And you'll see that tournament again from quarterfinals Thursday all the way through the championship on Saturday. We'll have those games for you. We won't have the play-in games tomorrow night on the air. We'll have quarterfinal action and that'll of course be on PSP Plus. So make sure that you get that Premier Pass. You can get access to all of these tournaments that we're doing postseason here on PSP Network for just $74.99 when you get that Premier Pass. And you can find out more at our website, psp.network. Also remember, just a final time, to follow us and like us and subscribe on all our social media and YouTube to keep up to date on all the latest that's happening here through PSP Network. For Corey McIver and Chad Olson on camera, I'm Jonas Nelson. Thanks for joining us here on this Monday night. Braves head home with a 10-point victory tonight, 62-52. Have a great evening, and maybe we'll talk to you tomorrow night. Hope you'll tune in for the girls contest between the Royals and Braves coming up here on PSP Network.
We started with small beginnings, and just like the visionary entrepreneurs we serve, we turned an idea into reality. BNC National Bank, where possibilities begin right here at home.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by Make sure to like and follow PSP Network on all social media platforms. PSP Network, it's game day.
Sometimes life gets messy and accidents happen. So when life gets messy, ServPro's ready. Call ServPro of Minot, Bismarck, or Williston today.
Every football fan has their Sunday routine. Maybe it's setting your lineup, firing up the grill, or claiming your spot on the couch. But the center of every Sunday is the drive. The morning drive home before kickoff. The drive to your buddy's watch party. Wherever you're headed, we can take you there.
At Planning Team Financial Advisors, we help individuals create their personalized strategies. We specialize in financial planning, retirement planning, insurance, and 401k distribution options. Don't leave your future to chance. Call Planning Team Financial Advisors today for a free retirement review. Planning Team Financial Advisors, your plan, your future, your team.